Yo, what's going on, guys? Xbox Gut, welcome back to another video. So it's brand new comic book day, and I thought I'd make a brand new video featuring the stuff that I picked up for brand new comic book day. This is my first ever new comic book day. It's every Wednesday, every week, and I thought I'd get in on the fun and go check out my comic book shop for what they got today for August, 5th? 6th of 2025. Let's get right into it. So first, guys, let's get into the comic books that weren't released today. Let's get in, because these aren't even single issue comics. So obviously some of them are going to be, but let's just get these out of the way before we get into the ones that I picked up for brand new comic book day that are new today. So first, right off the bat, we picked up Reign in Hell 1 through 8. This is a complete series by DC. It's a Hell story. It is not made for the faint of heart. I looked it up on Google, and a lot of people say it's a great series. It's featuring some of DC's most evil antagonists. So this is going to be a great read. It's only 8 issues. It was made in April of 09. Not April. It was just made in 09. The last issue was made in April. It's an exciting read. Only $12. Why not? This one, guys, is a big deal. I don't own any Batman, as you can tell. I don't own any Batman. This is my first ever Batman comic, and this is going to be collected in the DC Compact Comics collection. This is Batman Hush by Leib Lee. This is exciting, man. This is so hype because this is one of the best Batman stories I hear, besides The Dark Knight Returns. There's a lot of great Batman stories out there, but Hush is a really good story. And this is $10. This is 12 issues of comics for $10, dude. And it's the size of my Tankobon manga, which is super cool. This is a story about Batman going against all of his most iconic villains. I don't want to get into too much of the reading of the back because I just genuinely want to hop in and get straight into Batman. Batman is such a sick character. Only thing that I've read of Batman is what I have of Justice League International, and he's such a badass character. He's the leader of JLI. But this is going to be another type of story, man. I'm so excited to get into this. It looks incredible. The art just looks so good for being a comic-sized or a manga-sized volume, dude. Oh my god, it looks so good. Cannot wait to get into this. I'm going to be reading this extremely soon and giving you guys a review, possibly a short review. Alright, guys, with those down, let's get into the brand new comics. I only have 2 of them, but let's get into the brand new comics that I have picked up for brand new comic book day that have released today, August 6th of 2025. So first, with the hype of Wolverine, I picked up Wolverine versus Predator and Weapon X recently in my most recent haul. I loved every bit of Wolverine versus Predator. It was fantastic. I loved every second of it. It wasn't really too story heavy, but it was just action packed. And what more do you expect from a Wolverine comic book? So with the hype of Wolverine, man, I had to pick up Savage Wolverine #1. This is I think it's a one-shot because it says the end in the back of it. And yeah, it's #1. I think this is just a one-shot series. Savage Wolverine. It looks like he's going ham on some zombies in there. And what more can you ask for from the man himself, Logan? This is exciting, man. I can't wait to get into this. I'm probably going to read this right after the video. Next, the next one that I am most excited for is Wolverine by Chris Claremont and Tom Riley. I'm not too sure the origins of what this is, or if there's going to be multiple. I don't know if this is a previously released comic. I don't know if this is a reprint. I don't know if this is an untold story. But all I know is that it's Wolverine by Chris Claremont. #1, man. This is very exciting. I cannot wait to get into this. I'm going to be reading Savage Wolverine and Wolverine by Chris Claremont right after this video. So yeah, guys, that's not really too much. I didn't pick up too much. Like I said, I got these 2 brand new ones from brand new comic book day, and then I got Batman Hush, and then I got Reign in Hell. So altogether, only like $35. Great haul in my opinion. And with brand new comic book day, it's for a brand new comic collector like myself, it's kind of hard to get into series that are still ongoing. There's a lot of stuff ongoing. Like I went in there was Deadpool's versus Wolverines, and that was on issue 7. They had Spider-Man versus Wolverine. It was on issue 2. They had The Thing. It was on issue 3. So I was like, I'm a little late to the party. So it's kind of hard to pick and choose which issues that I would like. So that's why I have a lot of, you know, single issues, you know, first issue of Wolverine, first issue of Savage Wolverine, you know, and stuff like that. So I thought there's a comic book YouTuber that I watch. His name's Sultan Swat. I think that's what his name is. I might be completely wrong on that, but he told me about this thing where comic shops have a comic book subscription service where you can make yourself a box and they can just hold aside a series that you want. So if I was back then and I wanted The Thing volume 1, or excuse me, issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, they would all hold it in there for me in a box for me, and I would just go in there, boom, pick it up, and now I would have The Thing all the way from the beginning, which is extremely cool. But now I'm a little late to the party, so I don't really have many series that I can pick up that are fresh and brand new. So with that being said, the comic book store guy was super cool, man, and he gave me a bunch of catalogs to go through. So here we have Image, and I'm assuming we could obviously just go through these, pick out which are the first brand new series that are coming out, and put them in my subscription box. I can call them up and tell them to put it inside of my box, which is cool because they're also giving me an extra 10% off of whatever comic I'd like, or whatever comics are in the box that I subscribe to. So that's cool. This is the Image catalog. This is the Dynamite catalog. And the big two, baby, the big two. We got the DC and the Marvel catalogs. These are going to be awesome to go through because after I'm done picking and choosing which series I'd like to start collecting, I just call them up, tell them what series I want, and boom, they just start loading them into that box, which is cool, man. I can't wait. It's sad because I really, really wanted to get into Medieval Spawn, man, and they have 3 and 4, but volumes 1 and 2 are completely out of print. So I'm assuming they're going to be coming out with a trade paperback here very, very soon. But yeah, guys, that's not too much of a crazy haul. Like I said, we got Reign in Hell, Batman Hush, Savage Wolverine, and Wolverine by Chris Claremont. Yeah, not too bad of a haul, man. I'm pretty excited with it. Very excited with it, actually. I'm gonna get to reading right away, right after this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. It has been my first ever new comic book day. I probably will be going back next week, making another video. So be expecting some weekly videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been Xbox Gut. Later, guys.